Hello, Hornets, and welcome to Gen Y. Why Gen Y? Because we are the inquisitive generation, always seeking inspiration and following our dreams. I'm your host, Justin Lotz, here with Saige Medina, who's working towards a future in film. Hi, Saige. Thanks for being with us.
Hey, Justin.
So what is your major, and what made you get into that?
My major is film, and what made me get into it was I've just always had an immense love for film, for as long as I can remember.
You've been a movie buff growing up?
Totally. I love movies. Now if I watch movies, I just find out every detail that I can about them.
Yeah.
Who directed it, what camera was used.
Cool. How many semesters do you have left here at Fullerton College?
I have one last semester, and then I get to go to university.
All right, you're almost there.
I'll be sad. I like this college.
Yeah.
I like it a lot.
Where do you plan to transfer to?
I have applied for Long Beach and Cal State Northridge and Fullerton. So hopefully I get into Northridge, but I would be fine with really any of the schools.
Northridge is your top?
Yeah, they have a great film program.
Cool.
So does Long Beach and Fullerton. So I just set myself up for success, I guess.
Fantastic. What do you plan to do with this major?
I plan to I would like to be a jack of all trades. I would like to do producing and directing and acting and writing. And so really I would like to do anything and everything.
Within those four, which ones that really stands out for you?
Acting. I really like being other people and going to the dichotomy of a person and their minds.
Right on. Yeah. So were you in theater and stuff in high school? That's what got you into acting? Or?
No, actually. I don't really have much of any experience in acting. I just know that I really love to do it. And I think I did like a theater class once in high school. But I've done Groundlings in LA, which was like the breeding ground for SNL.
Okay.
Yeah.
And you just feel this inkling inside you.
I just feel it.
Right.
Totally.
What made you realize that this is what you wanted to do?
I think once I was old enough to really think about my future, I realized that we live for such a short amount of time that why would I not go for what I really have a passion and love for? So as soon as I realized that more existential part of living, I decided to go for film.
I love that. Life is short. Do what you want, right?
Life is short.
How long have you wanted to be a film major and really get into the industry?
I've wanted to be some part of film for as long as I can remember. As soon as I understood the real making of film, I wanted to be some part of it. And as for film major, I decided to do that instead of theater because I wanted to understand all of it, but that was more around high school.
That's great.
Yeah.
Film has kind of been a thing growing up amongst your family, watching movies.
Well, my family, I'm kind of the black sheep of my family.
Okay.
I'm more of the eccentric one in the family. I talk to random strangers and I watch movies all day, and so it hasn't really been like a family activity. I just decided that I wanted to do it, and no matter who was with me or against me, I'm going to do it.
That's your calling.
That's my calling.
I love it. What is your plan B? Do you have one?
My part A of my B is that I want to work as hard and long as I have to do it. But if the world and universe is telling me no, I would love to work with children. I really love kids. Like with the refugee crisis right now, I just really would love for every child to be safe and happy.
Right. I love that. Yeah. All right, well, we're going to take a quick break. I'm Justin Lotz here speaking with Saige Medina on Gen Y. Welcome back, Hornets. I'm Justin Lotz speaking with Saige Medina here on Gen Y. Saige, do you work outside of school?
I do. I have a hosting gig at Buffalo Wild Wings, but it's definitely my starting point. I don't expect to be there for.
Sounds like a college
a really
gig.
long time. Yeah, it's a college gig for sure.
So how do you manage your time with work and school?
I also babysit a lot. My parents have both of my parents have two jobs, so I basically have 3 full-time jobs. I really just take it day by day. I prioritize, and I do what I have to do.
You must have a nice calendar to help
I have
keep it all
a
together.
big calendar with a lot of things in them,
Fantastic.
for sure.
So what is your dream job? If you could pick one thing within the industry, what would it be?
If I were to choose one dream job, I think I would go with acting and writing. Acting, you said one. Yeah.
And so what is like one key role that you would love to, that you've seen within a movie that you would love to be?
I would love to play Amy Dunn in Gone Girl. I love the id and the manipulation of men in that movie. It's just such a great film, and I love the like the psychology of it.
Right. That has got to be a classic role at this point.
Oh, 100%.
Do you know what steps you're going to take to get there, to get into this industry?
I know that I'm going to finish my college career with my bachelor's in film, and after that I plan to do internships while I'm in college, and then after that I'm just going to meet whoever I have to and do whatever. I wish I had a perfect paper planned out completely, but just the idea is finish college and do internships and whatever else comes along.
Just
I'm down.
network until you fall over, huh?
Yeah, network until I'm there.
In 5 years, where do you expect to see yourself?
I expect to see myself on a lot of credits for a lot of projects, for multiple things. I would love to have produced multiple of my own things, and really, man, 25, I don't know. Whatever happens, I'm there for it.
Right. The world is your canvas at this point.
Exactly.
Do you have any professors who along the way have truly encouraged you?
I have had this one professor named Marie Perez. I've always had the idea that I wanted to do film, but I never really knew logistically how. So she helped me conceptualize film as a career.
Right on.
Yeah.
What do you look forward to the most within the industry?
I look forward to the personal connection opportunities. Like I think I read something once that like celebrities meet like 1,000 people a day. I mean, that's a lot, and that could totally be wrong. But just the opportunity to meet more people. I would love to meet and affect as many people in this world that I can. And I feel like that would give me a lot of opportunity.
Yeah, it's probably a lot about who you know within the industry. Huh?
Yeah.
What are some of your hobbies that you do outside of school and work?
I really enjoy watching movies with my little brother. I have a 6-year-old brother, and he just eats it up. Like anything that we want. I could totally see him being a little mean. Like he loves movies. And I also enjoy writing. I really like writing. I just completed my first script, so I would love to continue writing more.
Yeah. So your little brother, is he looking forward to any particular movie that's coming out right now?
He really wants to watch Moana.
Moana. That looks like a good one.
Yes, it looks so cool.
Name one thing about yourself that would surprise someone.
I think what would surprise people, maybe not, is that I come from a family of 8. We're a unit of 8 people. So I feel like that's really shaped me as a person.
Sure. So are you a middle child then? I know you have a younger brother.
Yes, I'm a middle child.
Okay. What do you think your strengths are that would get you into this industry?
I think my strengths are my people skills. I completely enjoy being around people and learning and just helping them however I can and learning their lives. I really like being with people, and I feel like I'm good at talking and making connections, so I feel like that will be a strength that will carry me in whichever career path I go to.
That's perfect. Well, that is all the time we have for today. I'm Justin Lotz, and we'd love to give a big thanks to Saige Medina for being here with us on Gen Y. Thanks so much, Saige. It was a pleasure.